Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome for the very first time to Avorion with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to this first impressions episode. So for those who have not been around on this channel for overly long, I would just like to say that my first impressions episodes are essentially between 30 and 40 minutes of uncut gameplay, just playing the game for 30 or so minutes and getting a very basic grasp of the game in order to figure out if I like it or not, and hopefully showcasing it to all of you for your scrutiny and approval. And if it is indeed a game you would like to see more of, then comments are always very welcome. So what exactly is Avorion, and how much am I butchering that name? Well, most likely very, very butchering, but it's a game all about building ships in space, which naturally is right up my alley. It's also apparently a little bit story driven, and it has quite a good co-op mode, although we will just be playing single player today. And when I say story, I mean a story to let you progress, a story to prod you in the right direction, not necessarily something like an RPG. At least that's what I've been told. Everything I say may indeed be completely incorrect. Perhaps this is a game about bunny rabbits eating carrots. I really am not too sure. Either way though, this has been highly recommended by a lot of people on the channel, so certainly it's worth taking a look into. So, single player, I just made that a moment ago just to make sure I could record the game, and now let's make a new one and let's just call it First and get straight into it. Difficulty normal, collision damage full, that all seems reasonable. This is the seed in case you wish to play along. Let's get straight into it. Oh, okay, just first boringly. If your ship doesn't produce enough energy, the energy consumption will drain its batteries. Once they're empty, your ship's systems will work with less capacity, or even fail. And here we are into the proper game. Okay, would I like to do the tutorial? Yes, I would, to be honest. Although it's not always the most interesting thing to watch, it's certainly the best way to make sure I'm not absolutely messing up. Use the mouse to look around the sector, okay? Zoom in and out, as you can expect. Great, you may have noticed your ship is turning around. Yep, it seems like it's got complete camera controls, which is always lovely. Do one full rotation. If you would like to turn your ship, well, not turn your ship while looking around, press Control, nice and easy, Shift to use that. Admittedly, I am rushing through the tutorial, but still, I would like to make sure I know what I'm doing. You can always end or restart the tutorial at the tutorial button. Okay, forwards, backwards, all the basic controls. See, this bit we can rush through because it's the same in almost every game. Ooh. Can we damage asteroids? Is mining a thing in this game? Oh, mining must be a thing in this game. Ooh. Come on. I will call this my home, and this will be my home for the tutorial. Welcome to the Laugh Cave. Your thrusters automatically brake when you stop pressing S. Pressing backwards won't make your ship brake harder. Oh, but it's so instinctual to do that. For a hardcore brake, you have to turn your ship around and accelerate or even boost in the opposite direction. This is especially important for larger ships with high mass. This is your velocity display. The first bar is your current velocity. Okay. The second bar is the program velocity your ship will try to fly. Neat. Blue means you are flying in the direction your ship is looking. Orange means you're going the opposite direction, as you can see here with me going backwards and forwards. A and D to strafe left and right. Use A straight to left. Okay, an asteroid has been highlighted. Turn your camera towards it until it appears on the screen. Somewhere. Where's the highlight? Oh, on the not on the top. Oh, I can see it. Okay, so it's there. Is that the asteroid I'm looking at right now, or is that something else? I don't know. Oh, it was the glowing square. There were so many squares on the top. I was looking at all of them. Derp de herb. Okay, selected it. Space is boost. Ooh, ooh, bad. That's actually really quick. Okay, need to get used to that. That is really fast, and apparently we need to turn around to slow down. So that's worrying. Use your mining lasers to mine the asteroid, aim at the mouse and use the left mouse button to fire. Your targeting circles turn green when an object is in reach. Like so. Look at that glorious green. So what are we actually getting from this? I keep seeing chunks fly off. Am I collecting those? Yes, I am. Ah, top left, we are collecting iron. Okay. So just keep on going until the asteroid is completely eradicated, I suppose? Okay. I'm assuming once we build bigger ships, we're going to be far, far more powerful at doing this. Actually, let's have a look at our ship right now. It's kind of adorable. It's like a little box. A little box with doodle bobbers and doodle bobber lasers. Resources are collected automatically by flying near them. Your collected resources are displayed in the top left, as we already figured out. You know, a bit ahead of their tutorial. All players start out with a mining drone so that they can gather resources and stamina, of course. Even in the unfortunate event of your complete and total annihilation, you will always have a drone to start over. Oh, okay, so this is the basic drone everyone gets. That's understandable. Kinda just want to keep on destroying asteroids now. I like mining in games like this, what can I say? Mine more asteroids until you have 1,000 iron. Asteroids that are rich in resources have bright spots. Like this one, for instance, okay? So just keep on going until I have 1,000. May take a little while. Oh no, we're almost there already. We're about to hit 900, and this asteroid will probably be all we need. Although I will be tempted to continue and get even more from the other asteroids nearby, let's just pretend that I'm actually going to stop and do what the tutorial says. Click this button to found a new ship. Oh, so we're already building. Well, that is very, very good news indeed. Considering most people who watch this channel tend to like building games, it's very good that I can give the viewers what they wish. And honestly, I kind of want to build a battleship already, so... yeah, let's face it, we're not building a battleship just yet. We have one type of resource so far. We're probably going to build a tiny little resource harvester. And yes, I am finishing off this asteroid. I can't help it, it needs to happen. And we're done, and we're done. Okay, so... founding a new ship. What should I call the new ship? The Dragon Snail Turtle. Bob. No, that would be silly. Just the Dragon Snail Turtle. Very hard to differentiate the I's and the L's there. Building mode. Oh, hello. Okay, welcome to the building mode. In here you can build, modify, and arm your ships. Whoa, there's a load of numbers over here. Okay, that's cool. Looking around. This is the overview for your ship's properties. Yellow stats may cause inconveniences, red stats are bad and may cause problems. For instance, required mechanics. Ooh, we have a crew! Oh, I love that system, having crews in ships in games like this. It's oddly not used enough in similar titles, so very happy to see that. These are your tools for shipbuilding: mirroring, colouring, snapping the blocks to grid, merging and deleting blocks. Okay. This is how I can look at all my inventory. This is my inventory, and these are guns. Triple chain gun turrets, and double iron mining turrets. Plus a lot of percentage damage to stone. Cool. Default ship block, it's the default ship block. This is the engine block, it's your main velocity. Crew quarters, your ship needs a crew, and your crew needs a living space. The more crew quarters you have, the more crewmen you can work your ship. This is your thruster block. Thrusters increase rotational speed depending on their position. They also brake your ship and reduce lifting. Drifting, rather. You can change the size of your current block. Oh, let's see. Hold A, S, D, or W and move the mouse to scale it in different directions. Okay. Okay. That's going to take some serious getting used to. There we are, we have a stick. However, flat stick. Yes, this is what we call a flat stick in the business. You can delete blocks and turrets by selecting them with the middle mouse, like so, and pressing delete. Use engine, thruster, and hull blocks to extend your ship. Build thrusters to make sure it can brake and turn in each direction. Build an engine so it can fly forwards. Okay, let's... I kind of want to add that now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to resist. So to start off with... Whoa, you can actually make the engines like that as well. What does the match block option do? Oh, that's a lot easier for just building quickly then. Match shape? Didn't seem to do all that much. Matches the shape and rotation of the current block. Oh, okay. So this can make it a lot easier but less customizable if you want to just build the same thing over and over. How about we add a regular sized engine? I'm assuming bigger is stronger. I don't really know if that's true. Maybe it's more to do with the surface area. Ah, actually we can look there on the side. Yes, that does increase the power. Let's go with that then. Ta-da! We have a thruster. Use engine. Okay, so let's extend the front then. So don't match the block, because I don't want it to be completely like this the whole way through. And let's just shrink this. Like so, and have it like that. I've got an idea. Have three like that, then have another larger one, similar to the one behind it. I said behind it. It's a little bit counterintuitive when you're trying to use these controls. It does take a little bit of getting used to. I don't think counterintuitive was the term I was actually looking for just then, but hopefully I'm getting my point across regardless. It takes a bit of getting used to figure out which button does what. Okay. So, what I would like then is to do this. I wonder if there's a mirror mode. Can't see one. Not saying there isn't one, but I can't see one right now. Aha! Move mirror to selection. Okay, so there is probably a mirror mode, but for now I am going to just do it manually just to get used to the controls. And on here I'm going to have the thrusters to help us turn. Iron thruster, low durability, increases rotational speed, reduces drifting. Also, is that fighting in the background? Okay. And now I will actually match blocks. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Actually, this is going to look a little bit different to what I originally intended. Oh well. That makes some sense at least, and then what I'm going to do is no longer match the blocks. Let's put this down a tad. Again, getting used to these controls is going to take a little while. Yeah, counterintuitive, totally not the term I was actually after before. But it is a little bit odd. Whoa, okay, so the glow really is a glow. Well, that's going to illuminate pretty much the entire area of space around us. Very, very interesting indeed. What else do we currently have available to us? Essentially, anything made out of iron we can use. Since we don't have any of the other resources, we've got to stick to here as much as possible. I've already added the 2 mining drills, and this is how we look so far. I'm still not really too happy with it, but for a little starter thing, it's absolutely fine. Probably going to be quite quick actually, due to the large engine size, although I imagine our engine power consumed, or electricity consumed as it was mentioning earlier, might be kind of horrific. Okay, so here we are then with the finished thing, at least for now. To change back into your drone, press T whilst no target is selected. Okay, whoa. Didn't realise how big the new vehicle was. I honestly thought it was almost comparable to the drone, but clearly not. Okay, pretty darn cool. Your drone can collect resources or do hyperspace jumps like a ship. Use it for scouting or collecting resources when your main ship is too badly damaged. Obviously meant to do that. Continue. Now return to your ship. Fly near the ship, select it, and press T or F. There we are, back in our regular ship, the Dragon Snail Turtle. Since every ship has a different shape, you may have to reposition your camera. Hold left Alt and move your mouse up, down, left or right to adjust the camera, okay? Then do the other one, there we are. And you can reset it by just holding it, okay, excellent. I'm gonna say a little bit higher actually, something like that, so we can see what's going on above us a bit easier. Of course, this does limit how much we can see underneath us, but still. Whee! And now at least a few of you are a little bit space sick. Your ship needs a crew. You can hire crew. I was wondering about all these, because it told me, oh, it's fine, you can do all these. Also, I love that my ship is damaged by 1 health or 2 health, because I accidentally just shot it with my drone. Because I am a smart person. Fly to the highlighted dock. Okay. We're actually pretty quick. If your ship is slow, it's really not. It's because you don't have enough engineers yet, and you can't fly at full speed. Okay. Well, that took forever for us to stop, then. We'll need to take that into account so I don't hit absolutely everything. And let's pretend that double hit was actually on purpose. Press F to dock. Greetings! You are speaking to the Automatic Interaction Response System of the Resource Depot. Equi. Sure, let's go with that. What do you need? I would like people. Hire 5 vanilla crewmen that can be assigned to any position. Oh, I see. So there's specialized, then there's just generic crewmen that will do everything. Okay. 5 do I need? Okay, let's purchase 5. There we are. And hire. Looking good. Close the window to continue. Open the ship menu to assign your crew. This honestly seems quite detailed so far. I am very happily surprised. Also, apparently, there are pirates attacking our sector. In this menu, you can oversee your crew and assign your crewmen to jobs. Some parts of your ship will only work if they are crewmen who maintain them. When you extend your ship, you will need more different crewmen. Some more advanced crewmen cannot be assigned. You will need to hire them at the station. Assign 4 miners. Miners operate mining turrets, which is this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 mechanic, which is this one here. What does the mechanic do? The mechanic repairs your ship but cannot rebuild destroyed parts. Oh, perfect, that's what we needed right now. That's all we need? No engineers or anything? Just that? There's so many other things, though. Oh, boarders! Boarders can be flown into other ships to infiltrate and take over those ships. No! Boarding is not yet implemented! Devs, get on that! That's not the most cool thing I've seen so far! Security will be against boarders when that actually comes in. Ooh, pilots can fly. Can fly fighter. You can have fighters attached to your ship like drones. Gunners operate turrets, engineers, again, the technical blocks, which apparently don't need any of. Generic, okay. Your ship is ready to explore the galaxy once you are ready to. Click, ooh, I just realised, is that a planet? Look, all the ships nearby. Oh, that's really cool. Sorry, being distracted by space. We are in space. I like space. Yay, and our mining drill is now working. Wonderful. Your ship is ready to explore the galaxy. Okay, so how do I repair, though? It said mechanics repair. I'm currently a little bit too damaged. Repair it in the building mode. Oh, okay. We'll do that in a second. Once you're ready... Okay, let's just repair first. Repair ship. Your ship is very weak compared to other ships in this region. No, really? With that huge thing flying in the background? We're like a scout vessel, if that. Okay, that's all repaired though, so let's go back into the regular world again. Open the galaxy map. Click. This is the galaxy map. It shows your location, faction territories, and where you can find interesting things. Every square in this grid is a sector you can visit. Whoa. Space, yeah? Sectors with a green blinking dot are sectors from where you've been receiving signals and might be worth checking out. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, loads of them. Absolutely loads of them. The blue radius around your location is the range of your hyperspace drive. You can jump to other sectors, but only within that range, which isn't very far, apparently. The colours of the green sectors show the relationship between you and the faction controlling them. Green are good relations, blue is neutral, and red is bad. Once you've visited a sector with something interesting, it will be marked automatically on the map. Now right-click a sector in range and enter coordinates into the navigation computer. This will start the calculations for the jump route. Once these calculations are done, you can jump that sector. Well, none of the green are actually within range, so... let's go towards that one there, so here. This. Okay. The nav computer is calculating your jump route. Please stand by, and don't shoot your friends. Shoot near them instead. Okay. Turn your ship so it looks in the direction, and press space. Okay, I was expecting more of an animation. Well done! You've successfully jumped into another sector, which is... ooh, hello, planet. Very blue. It's very blue. I like blue. Now what? Although there's apparently nothing here, it's just empty, devoid of anything, like not even asteroids. Can I go to that planet? Can I select the planet? I'm boosting towards it regardless. Yep, this isn't gonna work. Okay. I've gotta say, I do love how the boost looks. It just looks like I'm on fire. It's glorious. This, your hyperspace, drives energy. After a jump, it is depleted, and you'll have to wait until it recharges. Some blocks of your ship... this is your ship's energy usage. Okay, at the bottom. Some blocks of your ship generate energy, while energy weapons, shield, engines, boosting, and the like use up energy to work. If this bar is rather empty, your ship produces more energy than it can consume, which is not a bad thing. If it's rather full, your ship consumes nearly all the energy it can produce, or even more. Ah, mine looks really full, okay. This is your ship's stored energy. Excess energy gets stored in your battery and drained during shortages. Once you have no energy left in your battery, the ship systems start to fail. Trying to... Oh, actually, no. It's hard to tell. Oh, okay, I get it. Everything's fine, I've got it. As you can see now, it's going up. And that's because I'm using up more energy. So if I continue to do this for a while, I'm assuming it's going to start draining all of my power. Just boosting around, let's see. Let's went red. Okay, I think I understand it now. Let's return to your previous sector, back to the galaxy map, which is... Was it up here? Yes, it is. Or just M. So let's go back to this one again. So, right-click, enter coordinates. They all slowly calculate. And then we can jump again. And it will be there. And poof. Factories either pay high prices for the goods they need or sell their goods for low prices, but never both. Ooh, okay. Apparently there's gonna be factories. Well, that was a bit weird. The game kind of mini-crashed there, so I'm going to just start the recording software again from now. You missed pretty much nothing, except for apparently the main tutorial is over, and we can always look at more tutorials later. And then this fellow started talking to me about the event, which was a catastrophic catastrophe of epic proportions. People don't know what it is for sure, but legend says that it was an immeasurable ring of torn hyperspace fabric appeared around the center of the galaxy, and yes, I know I read that and utterly butchered it. Hurrah for dyslexia. And now our hyperspace engines can't pass it to get to the center, meaning it's cut off from the rest of the galaxy. Since the event, no one has managed to get near the center of the galaxy. The worst part is that the event also spawned hyperspace rifts throughout the galaxy, which makes navigation difficult. And then there's the Zotan. Go on. No one knows who they are, and they don't answer any intercom calls. When you get too close to them, they start attacking. They have been around since the event, and some people say it's they who created it. But there's also a bright side. Together with the event, a new metallic element called Avorion has appeared. Oh, the name of the game, okay. I've heard rumours that there's lots and lots of it in the centre. Apparently it's the perfect element for building spaceships. It's robust and light, and its energy properties are crazy. But so far no one has been able to get much of it. I'm going to fly into the centre of the galaxy. Oh boy, this is his ship over here. I'm going to overcome the barrier, and then I'll mine all of the Avorion I can find, so I'll get rich. I wish you the best of luck on your journey, sir. Thank you. You know what? Here. Have this, an upgrade for your ship. It allows you to scan for hidden sectors. Ooh. Radar upgrade. Uncommon, and it's kind of get in the way of that, but still. You'll have to install it on your ship in the ship menu for it to work, but you can only install upgrades into a real ship. It doesn't work for drones or fighters. The green blips on your galaxy map are sectors where you can find interesting stuff, but there's also a lot of stuff your radar can't pick up. With this upgrade, you can now do that. Thank you! Okay, I'm going to say goodbye now. Cool. Thank you very much, Mr. Adventurer. Is that you there? Oh, no, that's the resource depot. Let's go over there. It did say about selling stuff to the resource depot. Also, a small group of alien ships have appeared. And there's one over there being attacked. I believe in you, things who are attacking the bad guys. Okay, let's turn around and slow down. Do I need to dock, like with the... other vehicle, the other station. I don't know how to spot docks. Do I just get close? No, not the adventurer again. Resource depot. Aha, okay, so once you select it, then the docks become apparent. Hello? Trade materials. Okay, so I can buy and sell for credits. Nice. It seems like a very open game right now. A lot of stuff for us to do and just go out and do whatever you want to do. I like that. I appreciate that. So, let's figure out how we use the radar. I'm starting to think that maybe adding a couple of weapons to this thing just for very basic defense might be a good idea. So let's go ahead and do that, although it may require some more crew because I would need gunners for that, I'm fairly certain. So that's certainly something I'll have to look into, certainly. There we are, the triple chain gun turrets. And I'll put them on the front here. You can kind of see them. Ooh, I can only have one. That's interesting. I wonder why. Your ship doesn't support more of this turret type. Well, that's something I'll have to figure out as we go. Okay, so we just have one little weird gun there on the side. That's fine. Just need to go over to the station here and grab myself a new crew member to actually use the gun. Though I am being very distracted by that battle. Okay, let's get back to the dock. Hello there, can I please get a new crewman? That would be wonderful. Just one, thank you. There we are, we now have 2 gunners after adding a little bit of extra crew space, and I've went into systems and installed the radar upgrade, so everything now is as it should be. After doing that, I just saw this. Apparently, this is a mine. I'm very curious as to what you can do at these mines. Are they going to be different to the supply depots in any way, or are they just here to look pretty and slowly interact with the things around them? Hello there. Ooh, okay, we've got a mission. This is what I would like to see. So let's do a few missions then. Let's finish off the episode by doing missions. I've already ran into my 30-minute normal region of a first impression, but I would still like to do something like this. Deliver 75 aluminum to a station near this location in 20 minutes. You will have to make a deposit of... Ooh. Well, I don't have that much, so obviously I can't do this mission. I'm very sorry. Let's go back to the depot then. Let's see if they've got a mission which is a bit more simple for us. We are simple people with simple needs. Also, aluminium, aluminum, aluminium, aluminum. I'm annoying everyone at once! Apparently, there are bandits currently attacking our ships, or at least our allies. I wonder if we can help. Let's try and do a little bit of combat with this tiny little derpy vehicle. I don't think my gun's anywhere near in range right now. But even so, let's try and get a little bit closer. Hopefully it won't focus on me, because I imagine I will die pretty darn quickly. We hit it! We actually hit it! We are the best at the combats. Yeah, take that 4 damage. And that... Oh, 6! Oh yeah, we did 6 damage. We are truly the best at this. Getting close enough almost to mine him now. Whoa, he's way bigger than I thought he was. I mined him! Wreckage. Does this mean I can actually harvest this? I don't care. I'm harvesting it anyway. And I improved my relationship with the one I'm already really friendly with anyway. Who are you? You're a Corvette, okay. I helped! Now, where is that station I was going towards anyway? Not that one. Apparently on my map it's there. That's the one I was after. I wanted to look at this one. Equipment dock. What do you have for me? Ooh, mining. My relations to the United Alliance has just increased by 3,000. And I have absolutely no idea why. Also, apparently I found a generator upgrade. That's pretty cool. Let's target that. Let's go towards one of the docks, the closest one being right here. Don't crash into it, that would be pretty bad. And we have now docked. Hello there. Oh, buy and sell turrets. Ooh. Well, we have that other turret, this one here, the triple chain gun turret, which at the moment I can't actually use, and I don't know why. I can't quite figure out how to increase your capability for guns. Maybe it's a matter of size, or maybe there's a specific thing I need to upgrade, but I simply didn't see how to do that. That's something I'll have to look into when I actually look into the game, rather than just doing a first impressions. But I would actually like to know, sir, do you have any missions or anything I can do for you? You do. Darn it, that's not any fun. Okay, once again, a thing I can't actually do right now, but that's a lot of money if I were to actually accept it. That is a shame. So what else do you have available to me anyway? Buy and sell upgrades? Ooh. Oh, turret control system. Is that what I need? Something like that? Turret control system. All turrets +1. I don't know what that means. Does it just mean that turrets are going to be activated more? Okay, I need to look up this for a second, because otherwise I'm going to go mad. Why can I not add another turret? Crew was purchased, extra crew space was made, and now we have both of the turrets working, in addition to the fact we are no longer extremely weak, we are only regular weak right now, so maybe we can almost defend ourselves against the very weakest of the enemy, which are located around here. So for now, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's video, and if you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly shows that first impressions are things you would like to see continued in the future, playing random games just because you guys suggest them or because something just catches my interest. And of course, if you have enjoyed Avorion, please feel free to comment if you'd like to see more of this as well. It seems like a game that's going to be a massive time sink, so if there's enough people wanting to see more, I will probably play more, but otherwise it will be relegated to casual play here and there, perhaps a stream or two, because honestly, it does seem like a game I'll be playing probably off camera anyway. So, thank you again for watching, and goodbye.